Creativity is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut because we all make mistakes. So let's turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. What did you even write about today? I really don't know. That's what I like about being a daily writer, is that it's such a force of something that you can't explain. And even though you may spend 35, 50 minutes writing on a sheet of paper with a nib dipped in ink and over to the page, you don't remember it in the hours that follow. And so when I come into the recording studio and we're going to talk about what was written, I asked myself, I said, what did you even write about today? I don't know. I don't know until we plant ourselves in this moment of right now. I know that we began it with stream thinking. So many creative people that I talk with openly speak of the journeys that they take by way of trusting their personal streams of consciousness. Learning how to trust it requires several levels of challenge and change. Accepting the effects is what pulls the mind, body, and soul into areas of brand new beginnings. And so often we allow other people's perception of our presence to be our physical guide. Nobody wants to disappoint another person. So we allow their personal opinions to shape us. Someone who truly trusts stream thinking isn't forced into anything they can't survive. But how you receive it is so important, mainly because what's being shared is very raw and it is extremely untamed. It can be a first step or a reason to step aside. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer. The goal is to stream think, to allow the imagination to receive from the universe, to believe in the spirit of what is everything right now, not to live in my past, not to push myself too far into the future, but to accept what is right now. This is The Daily Mess. Taking what you know and putting it to work in areas of personal growth. I didn't know as a 20-year-old guy what life would be like at 61, but I took notes. I did. I listened to the atmosphere of constant change. As much as I'm putting into the presence of what is right now, I'm very much aware of how close I am to 70 and even 80. I wish I would have known what I know today in my 20s. Then again, no, not really. No, I needed to make those mistakes because it's what shaped me in my present place of right now. Without those challenges and changes, who would I be today? And who would you be? Would I be looking forward to 70 and 80? Mom and Dad never spoke of their numbers, and yet they both reached well beyond that space in history. I'm open to learn. I want to as much as I can. But what am I going to do with it? Is it too late to teach an old dog new tricks? I look forward to getting older. When I turned 60, it was like, oh my God, I'm there. I'm there. It's not that I feared it. Yeah, my body hurts in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. But you're there. And I think what makes it so special is that I took notes. I've been a daily writer since 1994. At the age of 32, my life was crashing. I couldn't figure out how to get myself out of a major league depression. I went to the mental doctors. I did everything humanly possible. And then I discovered The Artist's Way from Julia Cameron. And suddenly a book was doing things to my mind, body, and soul that no other human had ever done before. I pray for my wife every day because I am so grateful for the way that she was able to be very patient with me. She worked side by side with this guy who was cutting, who was doing all these different things he shouldn't have been doing before discovering The Artist's Way. So when I say that I've been taking notes, I have. And that's why I've dedicated my entire spirit in life to put these podcasts together, to try to get you to just pick up a writing instrument, speak into a smartphone, just put your journey down, take notes, and get excited about life. I'm Arroe, and that's The Daily Mess.